I'm gonna be talking about what I'll be doing to my car this week. I got a bunch of parts in the mail, so I can actually get back into work. Last week it was kind of slow, so the mail didn't arrive in time. I don't know what happened. I couldn't get parts, so I couldn't do a full video series last week. But this week I got a lot of parts. I got sponsored parts coming in. I can't wait for that. It's my first time actually getting sponsored parts mail in. This is great. I'm super excited for that. First, I'm gonna go over some of the parts that I will be installing this week and why I chose them. First thing I have to do is to fabricate a custom return line for the turbocharger so I can have my return line complete. It's a custom made braided steel line, which in this case is gonna be nylon coated braided steel line. For that, I'll definitely need to remove the turbo so I can have access to that. I might be able to get away by leaving the downpipe on. I don't want to have to lift the car off in the lift and everything, so I can do that. I'll try to do it on the floor. Also, I gotta finalize the feed line. I got the water system figured out. I need to take the intake manifold off so I can get access for that. I gotta install the power steering pump. Got custom power steering line, and I'm gonna run for it. It's a braided steel line. I'm gonna change on the injectors as well and finalize the fuel system. Here's a few of the parts that I will be using this week that I mentioned. These arrived recently in the mail. I'll start by the fuel injectors. These are 47-pound fuel injectors. These are 60mm DB14 plugs. So I'm gonna have to convert from Bosch 01 to DB14 plugs. Also, let's see if I can get this focused. I modified the injectors so I can put the factory clips from the BMW fuel rail to hold them in place. This is like where the Ford clips goes in, and this is where the BMW clips holds in. You gotta make sure to do that, that way the injector stays in place. These are needle seats, so it has the 6 nozzles in it already, so it has a very good flow pattern. Atomizes very well, so I'll have like excellent drivability. Here's the custom power steering line that I will be running. It's -6, stainless steel. There's also Teflon inside, so it's not rubber. It also holds really high pressure. And to convert it, I got this Earl's Performance banjo plugs, so I can convert from the stock lines to that 6 and use this line. By the way, this line is actually meant for Supra, but I use them on 240s and everything else, and they work pretty good. You just gotta get adapter fitting. The length is always about the same. Fuel pump, I will be running a Alberto 255. I could have got a different pump, but this one seems to be pretty good for what I'll be running. So I had pre-bought this a while ago. I just never got to install it. Got a new filter for it, and here's the pressure regulator I will be running. It's a Tomei Type Large. It's also very cheap. It's not too expensive to buy. Does the job really well. I used to run a Type Small before. It has a bigger diaphragm, so it can handle a lot more fuel volume. When it comes to gauges, you can have bar or PSI. I know even though the bars, Tomei brand, and everything looks cool, but I like reading on PSI. This is some of the stuff that I will be using to make the custom drain line for the turbo. I will be using a -10 nylon braided hose. Also, you can see here I have 3 different type of drain fittings for the turbo. This is the one that normally comes with those Chinese turbos. It's a barb -10. I will not be using this because this is for like push lock configuration, but I will be using braided. So you'll need this type of fitting. To use this type of fitting, you need a -10 return. This is a custom one that I had made like a long time ago. I just had laying around. Yeah, I can weld better than this now. This is like really old. But this one, as you can see, is curved because not all turbo applications can fit all the way straight down. So this one's like curved, so it fits better. Then over here is one that's still not welded together, which I have the flange and a -10 weld fitting. Like this goes just welded like this, or like on that one we'll put it like a little bit slanted. so you can customize whatever application you have. This is the turbo gasket. It's a T4, and I gotta figure out how to run these. This will be the water lines for the turbo, because my turbo is water cooled as well as oil cooled. It's recommended to running water lines on it. I have a bunch of people that don't run them, but I already recommend running them, even though it could be a little bit of a pain to install them. But I'll see if I can make it happen. If not, whatever, I just won't run them. Back over here, I have my massive single fan that I will be running on the radiator, so I can get rid of the clutch fan. And here's my old Miscellaneous radiator that I had on my other E36 back in the day, that I saved it. Still, it's got a little bit dirty, but it's in good condition. So I had this thingy on it, so I'm gonna replace the whole shroud with that single fan now, so it'll look a lot nicer. This right here are the pigtails for the fuel injectors that I'll be running. Got my favorite thermal wrap. I always use DI titanium on everything. One of the good things about this, not only it will cover higher heat, but it will not itch your hands after you're using it. You don't necessarily have to wear gloves for it. And it doesn't like just come apart like the other one does. It starts like flying fiberglass all over the place. Then I got here my rear control arms. I can adjust a little bit of the camber on the back of the E36. And this right here will be the differential input shaft adapter, so I can run a 6-bolt M3 drive shaft instead of just using the 4-bolt that I have right now. This is a superior upgrade for the drive shaft on the E36. There was a little bit of a mess on top of the counter, so I cleaned everything up and just laid down all the parts nice and neat. And I can use my computer here now. I have room for everything. I just got static shock. This computer just looks so great. I'm so happy I made this purchase. I got the keyboard to do the gradient thing at the same time. I just updated the software on it. My keyboard and the mouse pad and everything is gradient now. So it all just changes color the whole time. It's really cool. I want to show you guys how well the Discord page is actually doing. I don't know exactly how many members I have already, but it's pretty well set up. It's called Alberto Big Boost official page. It's called Alberto Big Boost official, and we have a lot of people already over here. So you got like the PC people, the admins, me. I got PS4, the bots, and other people online. There's a few people on Xbox, but they need to tell us what consoles or whatever they're playing so we can add them to the right group. Also, the chat's really friendly. Everybody's like really nice over here. We're having a really good time. Also got like a couple chats available, so you can like whenever you're playing, you can get into your own chat. It's really nice. Then I got the Steam page, which I'm still level 1. I don't really know how this works yet. Got a few games. Actually, some of you guys actually gifted me these games. I only literally bought Ark. Every other game has been gifted. You guys are awesome. So I can actually play with you guys. There's a few comments there. Yeah, I think Gamer Tollus gave me one of the games. I forgot which game exactly he gave me, but like, thank you so much. You were one of the first people who hit me up there. Also got a few friends. I'm not gonna add a lot of people on here because then the notifications get really crazy. That's why now I now have the Discord page now, so I can add all of you guys on this page, and I can like efficiently talk to you guys and have a good time without like just blowing on my computer with notifications. Or phone, because I have it on my phone too. Here's some of the apps that I downloaded to manage my stuff. So with this, I can like, this is my mouse, then the pad that I have, and I can like also adjust any things that I got. So I got the links, I can actually make both of them in sync because they're the same brand, it's the same program. Now for the keyboard, it also has the SteelSeries Engine 3 app, which allows you to do whatever you want on here too, which I have it right now in just color shift mode. So it does the same gradient effect as the keypad. And here are some of the games that I downloaded. So I have Black Desert Online, Players Unknown Battlegrounds, I got Ark Survival Evolved, I got Rocket League, and I got League of Legends. Once I get home tonight, I'll definitely be playing Players Battlegrounds Unknown. Here is my guy. Wait, I'm not playing right now. I'm just showing the guys around. My game username is ALBERTOBIGBOOST in the game as well. And this is what my character looks like for now. I still need to unlock stuff to modify it. Now, when it comes to the S15, I actually may be able to finally start working on this thing this week. We're getting done with the rest of the stuff that I need to get ready for the car. And one of the first things I will need to do is to pull this SR20 out. I can't wait to like really clean this engine bay. It's like pretty dirty, so I can't wait what it's gonna look like after I'm done with it. This is gonna be a total transformation for this car. That means that this engine will be for sale. So if anybody wants a Spec R S15 SR20 with a 6-speed transmission, make sure to hit up Adam because he needs to get rid of this thing. I don't think we're gonna put this on the Miata, guys, so I think he'd rather just sell it. Wouldn't it be better to just run a 13B on the Miata instead anyways? Tell me you guys don't agree with me, come on. I love rotaries, and a rotary on the Miata will be really cool. And if you're watching this, consider it. It will be a lot of fun. What is that? It's like all kind of stuff on my car. I kind of want to drive this, but I'm like, what is all this stuff? There's like things dangling all over the place. Can't wait to drive this thing. I'm so far away I can't even reach the pedal, but I can almost reach the pedals. I'm sitting on the back seat, or where the back seat goes. It's actually a pretty good position over here. Except I don't really fit this way because it hits my head on the roof. Now I'm rolling. I feel like one of those like low rider guys, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm like just leaning back like this, just like, yeah, what's up? This is my ride, guys. Can't really wait to drive this thing. What? Who did this? Why is there so many wires? Was it Sivas? Sivas, oh, I'm gonna get you. Alright, check this out. It's like the best short shifter ever for a race car. Just to show you guys the accuracy of it. It's first gear, all the way in 5th gear. Yeah, some of you guys may say, oh, it might go into reverse. Like, first gear is over here. Look where reverse is. It's like really hard to push in. And it's all the way over there. That's reverse. So yeah, I will not accidentally go in reverse drifting or something like that. That's not gonna happen. Alright, let's be honest here. Which one looks faster? You guys like the E36 more? Or you guys like the S15 more? Which is, remember, the S15 is not gonna stay like this for only a few days more. Once I put the 2JC on this thing, it's a no-brainer. It will be no match for my car. But right now, at least I still I stand a chance, as it is. Yeah, once this thing gets a 2J, it's over. I could probably take on Nicole's car. Maybe the BMW can take on Nicole's car. That would be a pretty good match. I'll run on low boost just to be fair. I don't know if you guys can tell on my face, but I'm like super tired. I went to bed almost between 4 and 6 in the mornings the whole weekend, working on my computer, getting the desktop set up, getting the laptop set up, fully made. I renewed my whole room, made my little like man cave that I always wanted. So I'm like super tired today. So I'm gonna go ahead in this video today early so I can like probably get some rest early today. Maybe I'll go home and play some video games with you guys. But I definitely gotta hit the bed early so I can get a good fresh day tomorrow and like I install a bunch of this stuff. It's gonna be a great day tomorrow. So stay tuned for this week. please hit the like button and subscribe. It really means a lot. And comment below what you want to see next on the cars.